Hello, friends. Today we'll be looking at two important topics. One of them is the USA China tensions, and the other one is the USA WHO tensions. So, USA is warning China over exploiting COVID-19 pandemic situation for sea disputes in South China Sea. Now, this is the South China Sea that we are aware of, and China has an issue, a sea border issue, with various countries in the region, which include Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, Taiwan, etc. Now, it has warned China on behavior towards its Asian neighbors. India also bears the brunt of this aggression in the Ladakh region. Now, this is a map of Jammu Kashmir and the Tibet region of India. Aksai Chin is under Chinese control, and now China is also increasing its military presence near the Pangong Tso Lake. USA has been warning of consequences if China undertakes military buildup in the South China Sea. USA is also claiming that China is launching cyber attacks to steal coronavirus research from the servers in United States of America. It has attacked China for failing to be transparent about the origin of the virus. It has also brought about the issue of autonomy and crackdown in Taiwan and Hong Kong, and this has become a new irritant in the US-China relations. Now let us look at how will it impact India. Now, Chinese aggression in Ladakh region is being seen. Both the countries are increasing their military presence. This region is of extreme geostrategic importance for us. At a time when we are dealing with a COVID-19 pandemic, it is almost impossible for our country to have our military resources stationed in the Ladakh region in case a war breaks out. India also runs a huge trade deficit with China, and we are heavily dependent on China for its strategic needs. So now China can play this economic card as well. And now India might also have to choose sides on geopolitical issues whenever USA and China are involved. Let us look at some of the global impacts of the ongoing US China stalemate. We understand that the global economy would be impacted as USA and China are the world's largest trading partners. It might lead to geopolitical instability. Today it is being referred to as the new Cold War. There is a threat to globalization and there is a rapid shift towards protectionism. So this is against India's interests as we believe in multilateralism in global affairs. Now let us move to the next topic, that is the United States versus World Health Organization issue. First, let us understand what is World Health Organization briefly. It is a United Nations agency. It began working in the year 1948. Its primary role is directing and coordinating international health within the United Nations system. It deals with health systems, communicable and non-communicable diseases, the preparedness, surveillance and response. So even before an outbreak of a disease, WHO steps in. It deals with the surveillance and also the response of various countries, especially the poorer countries when there is a disease outbreak. Now let us understand the issue at hand. President Trump says that USA wants to terminate relationship with the World Health Organization and wants to direct those funds to other worldwide and deserving urgent global public health needs. What does the USA allege? USA alleges that the WHO helped the Chinese government to cover up the early days of coronavirus epidemic in the Wuhan region of China. Now, this term Wuhan region becomes important for us in prelims as well, as there could be a question from geography asking us to map Wuhan region with country. USA demands that there has to be substantive improvements in the working of the WHO. It is claimed that WHO is China's puppet. WHO failed to conduct an independent inquiry into the origins and spread of coronavirus. It is also alleged that WHO ignored the credible reports of spread of virus in China in early December. It is also known that the WHO ignored warnings from Taiwan that there was human to human transmission of the virus that posed a grave threat to the population of the entire world. Now, due to this stalemate, what could be the future impact? Here we see that USA is the largest contributor of funds to the WHO. Now, this amounts to more than $120 million every year. Now, if USA stops being a member of the WHO or stops this funding, it will lead to a severe blow to the United Nations agency's working capacity. The poorest countries will be affected the hardest because they do not have enough resources and are heavily dependent on the guidance and funds from the WHO. The chances of other health epidemics will also increase drastically, which include malaria, cholera, etc. Now let us look at some questions for our writing practice. There have been growing demands for reforms in the United Nations organization. Comment: with reference to the allegations of partisan behavior of World Health Organization in dealing with the coronavirus crisis. So here we'll talk of reforms within the UNO, but we'll give a special emphasis on WHO, its funding, and how major countries dictate terms of reference to WHO, and the need of more participation of different countries, a need of revival of UNO systems, where when we talk of Security Council, and how the reality today is different from the reality of 1945 and 1950. So we'll talk of having greater democracy and participation within the United Nations systems. Second question is, it is argued that China and USA are engaging in the Cold War of the 21st century. Analyze the economic and geopolitical impact on the global south due to the fallout between these two countries. So the context is that USA and China are involving in a global war of their own, a Cold War of their own, and it will have an impact on the global south. This includes the vulnerable and the poorer countries or the developing countries of the world. So here we'll have to write an answer which will cover the economic impacts as well as the geopolitical and the security impacts of such a fallout between these two countries. Now next we'll look at a question from prelims point of view. With respect to coronavirus, which is responsible for COVID-19 pandemic, answer the following question. It is a type of DNA virus. It is capable of infecting only human species. Antibiotics are very effective in treating the virus, and it is not spread through food contamination. We should understand that it is an RNA virus, so option 1 is wrong. It is capable of infecting only human species. Even this is wrong because there have been reports that a tiger was affected in America. Antibiotics are very effective in treating the virus. This is wrong. Antibiotics are effective in only treating bacterial infections and they have no impact on viruses. And it is not spread through food contamination. This is the right statement because coronavirus is spread through the droplets, the tiny droplets from the mouth and the nose of an infected person. So thank you friends for your time. Please like this video, share this video, comment below and subscribe to the channel.